Hi everybody. The situation with coronavirus is continuing to change all of the time, and I'm sure you've been following the news to keep abreast of all of the changes and things that are happening. It has not been incredibly easy for us to make decisions and to respond because of the fast-paced nature of all the changes that are going on. But I wanted to just give you a few important updates about Vintage Pasadena. The first is that as of Thursday afternoon, where we are now, PUSD, Pasadena Unified School District, have given their full support to us to continue to hold our Sunday services at Hamilton. And so we are planning to hold a service this Sunday morning at 10:30 as normal. We will be continuing on with our series of overcoming, and we're really looking forward to worship and pray and learn together. However, I want to reassure you that there will be a much higher level of cleaning going on before and after the service, that we are not going to hold lunch together, and we're not going to share communion together, just to try our very best to be as sensible as possible around how we gather. I wanted to let you know, though, that the situation is changing fast, and so please do keep up to date with us on our website and also on social media and email, and we'll be continuing to send out updates as we go. I also wanted to let you know that we are beginning to put plans in place in order to continue to allow the community's life to thrive over the weeks and months to come, even if it turns out that we aren't always able to meet on Sunday mornings. We are beginning to plan to be ready for the eventuality that we will be live streaming services, not from this Sunday but from future weeks, and we're beginning to think about how we can do that, maybe even as we're talking at the moment, live streaming the service in one location with just a small number of people present, but then inviting people to gather in their homes to maybe share a meal and watch the service on Sunday mornings from the places of safety where they're going to be around. So we're going to continue very much full throttle with the life of the community. We don't want to miss anything that God is saying and He's doing. But at the same time, we're wanting to be as careful and as sensible as we can. Because there are likely to be some instances where we won't be able to meet over the next month, that is placing even more emphasis than normal on small group gatherings. And actually, it's very helpful that this week we're going to be launching not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but 6 new community groups. And so I just wanted to reiterate that again and say that if you are interested in joining in a community group, particularly at this kind of time, we would love to invite you now to consider signing up for one. You can do that, find more information by contacting Lisa, who's our community groups coordinator, via communitygroups@vintagepasadena.com. So thank you for all your prayers and encouragement. Thank you for being part of the story with us. I'm really encouraged that if you look back to early church history, you'll find that when the early church in Rome and in places in the Roman Empire, when they faced situations exactly like this, an outbreak of viruses, of disease, that actually it was the Christians, by their prayer, by their love, by their concern for others, by staying and sticking it out and praying and worship, that actually really saw incredible things happen, which many historians think was why the church exploded so fast throughout that part of the world in those days. And so we aren't hiding away. Equally, we're wanting to be sensible and safe in our response. So thank you for being part of the story with us. And as always, if you have any questions or concerns or thoughts, please do email me, ben@vintagepasadena.com, and I'll be delighted to talk more with you. I look forward to seeing you on Sunday or through all our different online and virtual means.